Hello, everyone. So, Bean is here, you guys. Hi, Evie. Yeah, Bean is here, and I just got her slash him earlier. Hello, Vivian. Hello, P. Davis. Yeah, I just got him slash her earlier today, but I just got home from my last class. My last class ended 6:15 Eastern Standard Time, and then I had to jump in the shower really quick when I got home finally. Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, I'm glad you caught me live. I just decided it would be kind of fun to go live with starting off painting the giveaway baby. Hi, Linda. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me clear enough. Yeah, so we're just going to start right now. He's actually really not big at all. He's 16 inches. Look how tiny the arm is. Let me get another kit so you can understand the size. Um, let's see. A normal size newborn kit. Okay, this is a normal size newborn kit. This is Jenny. She's about 20 inches. This is Bean. And then let me get a comparison with the arm from Jenny. Is it Jenny or Jeannie? I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Jenny. And then these are the arms. So this is Bean's arm and Jenny's. So yeah, I'm thinking it'll go quite quicker because what I'm thinking that is I might be able to fit Bean in the oven all at once, so all the limbs and everything in the head might be able to fit in one bake. Usually, what I have to do with most like newborn size kits is usually I have to bake the head and the arms together and then the legs separate because they're just too big to fit in my oven. Um, Yes, Vivian. Bean is a preemie sized kit. Bean is 16 inches. So are you giveaway? Bean is the one that I'm painting for the giveaway. So if you haven't entered that, it's still open till the 14th. The 14th is when it ends. Hi, Astral Wolf Jenny. Yeah, so if you haven't already entered, it's on my channel. I can't link to it when I'm live. I don't know how to do that. But it is up and still active. Let's see. I'm getting a paintbrush to mix the paints up. How do I get you just go on my channel and you'll find the video. It's I think it's really just called it is called the giveaway. So I'm sure you'll find it. But all you have to do is comment, enter me, be subscribed to my channel, and like the video. So I'm going to just start with some veins and blue shading on the baby. So I think I'm going to do quite a bit of veins on her because it is a preemie kit, but I'm still going to make them light enough that it's not crazy looking. Hi, Rose. Hi, Kristen. Hi, how are you, Angels Are We Nursery? Yes, I am here and working on Miss or Mr. Bean. I think Bean to me looks like a boy, but it's whatever you guys want. Obviously, whoever wins it gets to choose. Hi, Laura. Am I gonna root the baby? If time willing, I'm gonna do like a little patch of hair, on Bean, but I'm not sure if I have enough time, to do that before the giveaway ends, because that's next Friday. However, I have basically all weekend to work on Bean, and since Bean is so little, and I'm not doing a super deep skin tone, I'm doing like if you guys remember my June, I'm gonna do a similar skin tone, so like the pinkish hands and feet, and lighter skin tone. That's the plan for Bean. So it shouldn't take me too long. I should definitely be done by next Friday, but if I were to root completely, it would take forever, I think. Well, I mean, Bean has a small head, but still, I would have to take a lot of time to root it fully. So I'm not gonna do that for this giveaway at least. So it'll at least have like probably a little patch of hair. Yeah. Both your girls were preemies. It's so funny seeing a preemie next to like 3 months Joseph or even like a regular newborn size kid because you realize how small they are. And Bean is even like a Bean's kind of a bigger preemie, so you know. Yeah. Bean's pretty big for a preemie. Bean's 16, 17 inches, about that. So I'm gonna start with some veins on little Bean. I always, for some reason, start with the forehead vein. I don't know why I do it that way. I just do. I'm gonna actually turn this light off because it's causing glare for me. I can't really see what I'm doing with that light on. So you guys will see me a little bit less, but I think you can still see me decently. But yeah, I start with the forehead vein always. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? How has your week been? For me, it's basically Friday. I only have one class on Fridays um, at like 10 o'clock, and then I go to work only until 1:30. Normally, I would have gone to work a lot longer, but they actually have to have, this week they cut my hours because I do work study and I was working so much that I started running out of work study hours. So there's a max you can make per year doing work study jobs, and I'm definitely reaching my max. So if I continued working as much as I was, I would only been able to work until March, which is next month, and we don't get out of classes to the very end of April, and then we have finals in the first week of May. So I would have had like absolutely no income for like 2 months. Okay, we got a little, finally got a little bit of snow. Oh man, it's supposed to snow here tomorrow, even though today it was 60 degrees, believe it or not, and then tomorrow the high is I think 33. I that is climate change. Um, so that's good if you like snow. I don't know if you like snow, Rose, but I love snow. Probably I had to do something with my mom at times. My mom asked me, you're talking to Rose. No snow here in Oregon. I'm good. I'm excited because next week I'll be get real born patients. I so can't wait. Yeah, so I actually have real born patients. I was supposed to be painting her for someone, but she was supposed to do the down deposit in the beginning of the month, I think, and she didn't send it to me. So I don't know if she forgot, but I'll message her and see if she still wants me to do patients for her. Yeah. We got 17 inches on Monday and about 5 more today. Oh, that sounds amazing to me. Last year it snowed 20 inches in one day here, and it was so fun. But this year it hasn't snowed like really like snowed at all, and I'm so disappointed. Like I said, I love the snow. I absolutely love the snow. Get that forehead vein going. No snow here. Sounds like Texas weather is crazy. Yeah, North Carolina is pretty similar as far as crazy weather. Yeah, it's crazy. I live in Maryland and it has been surprisingly not snowed here yet. Maryland is actually where I'm from, and when I was up there, it snowed a little bit over winter break. 36 hours of messy weather coming here, Sean. They've already canceled school tomorrow. That's something they don't do here. It's going to be bad. Yeah, hi RN. Yeah, so yeah, they hardly ever cancel school here, but in Charlotte, the main city in North Carolina, they will cancel school even if it like says it's going to snow and it doesn't. They'll cancel school regardless if it snows or not, even if there's like a slight chance of snow. I grew up partially in Charlotte, and they would cancel for like the littlest tiniest bit of snow because they just don't know how to deal with snow in Charlotte. It's a lot too. We just had it yesterday. Everything was shut down for yesterday. and today it went from 80 to deep, deep snow. It's pretty. Yeah, no, I wish it was snowing. Like, I think tomorrow the snow isn't even gonna really stick, which is so disappointing. I don't see it sticking because of how much it rained today. Like, we had flood warnings here all day, which is normal for this area because technically up here in the mountains we're in a rainforest, so that's fun. It's always raining here. But yeah, so it flooded today, and I'm thinking it's gonna be the ground's gonna be too like wet to for the snow to stick properly, which is disappointing, but not the end of the world, you know. It is what it is. I'm sure it'll snow next year. But there's still a chance for a big snow because last I think it was last year or the year before last, it was still snowing in April up here. So, yeah, we still got time. We still have plenty of time for it to actually snow. So now I'm doing like some veins on the eyelids, you know. You think they would in Charlotte by now. Yeah. Yeah, nope. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope you guys have been having a good week, you know. After last week, everything's a good week. I don't know, was it last week or the week before last? All my weeks kind of go together because I'm the same. I do the same kind of pattern: school, work, hang out with my best friend. School, work, hang out with my best friend. So I'm kind of boring. Sean, believe it or not, 1 year it snowed here in June. Wow, that's crazy. Uh, just one more month, and you guys could have had Christmas in July, and it actually be snowing. Okay, so I like those. I'm gonna go over some of the ones on the head that I was working on. So I wait for it to dry, and then I go over it again if I find them too light. That way, I don't make the mistake of doing them too dark the first time. Yeah. Bean is such a funny kid to me. I think Bean is really cute. Some people really don't like Bean, but I think Bean is so cute. I think the expression is so cute, and I've been wanting to paint Bean for a while, but haven't had a reason to. So, because people normally like newborn sized kits, those are what are most popular and what sell. So I've been mostly painting newborn sized kits, but really excited to paint this little baby. I'll tell you what though, guys, I will not ever do another probably 10-inch doll. That was so difficult doing that tiny. If you've been around for a while, you know I did a giveaway where I painted a mini baby and gave it away. That was difficult. That was really difficult. In Maryland, it was 60 degrees over the weekend. I don't think we're getting snow anytime soon. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Today here it was high of 60, and then tomorrow 33. So you might get snow. You never know. Everyone was hoping school was shut down for a snow day here, but we were all disappointed. It rained a lot and melted the snow. We did have for about an hour. That's about right. Yep, a 10-inch doll. Yeah, it was really tiny. It was for I think gosh, you guys tell me. I think it was my 500 subscriber giveaway was the mini doll. I can't remember, you guys. I think it was 500. But yeah, it was very very difficult to do all the small details on a 10-inch doll. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. That was a bad idea. Our mother nature is bipolar, you never know. Honestly, not to get too political, I think it's more of climate change than mother nature. It's not normal for it to be like this, especially up here in the mountains. It's supposed to be like heavily snowing right now and not 60 degrees and raining like this. So it's very abnormal for it to be like this in February. Um, does any preemies have full limbs? So Bean, that's why I ended up choosing Bean specifically as well, because Bean does have full limbs. It's one of the only like smaller kits that I found that has full limbs like this. So yeah, Bean does have full limbs, which is a very good. I love full limbs. I hate 3/4 limbs. They're just harder to. pose and dress and yada yada yada. Hey Misty, I'd rather have big size dolls. That way, it's a lot easier to find clothes for them. I absolutely agree. Which is again why mostly I paint at least newborn size. That whoever I send it to won't have to buy like specialty clothes. However, since Bean is a bigger preemie size, I think Bean might be able to fit some like smaller newborn stuff and like get away with it. I'll have to try something out. I have like some newborn stuff that I'll see if it fits. Like, well, actually, I can't do that because I don't have the body. So I should specify Bean is going to be just a painted kit. I'm not assembling Bean. You'll have to buy the body and assemble if you win. But I can walk you through that whole process. It's just so I can save on some cost because last time I gave uh, a full assembled, reborn away for my 1,000. It was quite expensive to send out, and I lost some money doing that because I not only did I buy the kit, I bought the body and I paid for shipping, I believe, and it just cost add up. You guys, I'm a college student. I don't really have it like that quite yet, but so yeah, so Bean will be unassembled, but I will help you through the process of assembling to your preferences. Um, yes, Bean is from Bountiful Baby. In fact, he is sculpted by Denise Pratt. She makes some of my favorite limbs. Like, I really, really like how she does her limbs. Sometimes she has funny looking faces on her kits, but for like, sometimes the eyes are too far apart or stuff like that. But her limbs are always nice. I have never seen a young man painting dolls. That is so cool. Thank you. Yeah, so there are some. I think there's a couple of guys out there who also paint, but I don't really know too much about them. There's a couple guys that do collect as well. I think one is Trans Daddy of Reborns. God, there's someone else I can't remember of. Have the winner pay for shipping. The winner will pay for shipping if they're outside of the U.S. as well, because oh my God, international shipping is an arm and a leg from here. But I'm doubting someone will win from out of. Most of my subscribers are from the U.S., so for the most part, most people won't have to worry about that if they do win. Is what I'm thinking. Yep. If I can get another doll, I want it to be a boy that fits in size 3 to 6 month clothing. Yeah, I love 3 to 6 month size, which is kind of the size of the one I'll be painting for myself, little Miss Harlow. She's about 21, 22 inches, so she'll fit it to mostly 0 to 3 months and then some 3 to 6 months really nicely. So I'm really excited to have her in my collection. I've been missing having a girl in my collection. I have just the two boys right now. However, Ashley did start on my doll, you guys, over I think beginning of the week. Hello, Lori. Oh, you're in Canada. That is right. I'm sorry. I know. It's just the cost to ship to Canada is something I just can't foot yet. Maybe one day when I'm rich, you guys. um, Hi, Reborn Doll Collective. Hi, Joanne. Yeah. So yeah, I know how much it costs because I've tried. I've thought about shipping somebody to I tried to send something. Gosh, words. I tried to send something to someone in Canada before, and I was just like, I can't. That's too much to me. I can't do that right now at this point in my life. But like I said, one day I'll be rich, you guys, and then my plan is one day when I'm rich, because it'll just be me and I don't need a bunch of money to survive. I know how to save money. I'm thinking one day I'll be doing more like cool giveaways, like really interesting giveaways. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll give designer clothes away one day along with the reborn. And I don't know, I have plans for where I want to be in life. And I just want to be able to, when I get to that point, I'm not going to want to keep the money for myself. I'm going to want to, give away stuff as much as I can. I already do it now, even with the little money that I do make from my work study job in the dolls. I try to do as many giveaways as I can, which is why I'm doing this one for Valentine's Day. Um, how do you tell when you're done painting a doll? I There's no like set rule that I go by because each one of my dolls turns out a little bit different, and I think I don't really I do similar steps, but sometimes I'll use different colors because I'm still very much a beginner, and I'm trying out different skin tone mixtures and all that stuff. It's okay if I do win a doll. Maybe my mom will do half fees. See, that's a good idea. Hi for the love of reborns and friends. Yeah. So yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. One day though I'll be able to get to a point in my life where I won't have to have that stipulation where people, even if they are international, I won't make them pay anything. But I'm just not at that point yet. So I do what I can. And I hope you guys are okay with that. But yeah, now I'm doing some blue shading. So under the chin, corners of the mouth, that kind of thing, inner corners of the eyes. And then across the bridge of the nose is where I do my blue shading. You have to be careful with blue though because it stains the vinyl so easily. So it's really easy to overdo blue. And you do not want a doll that is too blue because then it does not look alive, unfortunately. So that's what I'm doing right now is the blue shading. Yeah, Bean is definitely super cute to me. I kind of, in a weird way, Bean kind of reminds me of like Baby Yoda or something. I don't know what it is about the little expression. It just kind of seems like a little wise old man baby. I don't know. Is that just me? But I don't know. It looks kind of like a baby Yoda to me. So that would be a good idea to do a alternative doll as a baby Yoda. I'm sure that would sell really quickly. Speaking of alternative babies, um, my Cupid doll that I did is still for sale. I really would like to sell her before Valentine's Day so she's still relevant. Um, she is I lowered her price because I really need her to sell. Like I said, they cut down my hours at work, so yeah, that's not fun. So she is now $200. That includes shipping within the U.S. and if you're on the East Coast. Otherwise, shipping from North Carolina to California gets quite pricey as well. But she comes with her own, like, she comes with her costume. She comes with like a whole Valentine's Day themed um, box opening. So I'm really hoping someone buys her soon because I'm really excited to do that box opening. I even bought like special little stickers and stuff for her. And I'll put some chocolates in with her. So yeah, I do hope she sells before Valentine's Day. Otherwise, it's like, kind of Cupid doll. What's the point of a Cupid doll when it's no longer around Valentine's Day, to be honest? If that's the case, she might not what I might have to do is just say she's like Jack Frost or something. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with her in that case. But yep, still available. I'm in New Brunswick, Canada. That's on the East Coast. Does that count? No, I don't think that counts. Flat rate box for shipping. Will she fit in that? Maybe. I could try to fit her in that, but the thing is, she comes with the box opening that's for her, and I don't want to mess up her wings. You know, I don't want to mess up her little wings that I made for her because that just kind of ruins part of the effect of her being, Cupid. And uh, Jack, I think you're thinking of Cupid dolls. Cupid is like a specific brand of dolls, if I'm thinking correctly. she's a Cupid doll, so she's painted, and her costume is to look like a little Cupid, the little, Valentine's Day person baby thing. I can bring her out in a second as soon as I'm done with this shading on this face. She's sitting in the bassinet right now. I did some more pictures of her last night and posted her again in hopes that would help boost her up some. But so far, people are just like, oh, she's cute, and haven't said anything like that they want her. They just say, oh, she's cute. So the thing with her also is her eyes are a little wonky because I just for some reason one eye is like bigger than the other, and then it messed up the whole positioning of her other eye. So you'll have to look past that if you're interested in her. But I mean, I think she's really cute either way. Um, okay, I think I'm happy with the veins and the shading on the head. So I'll put his head aside and we'll get little Cupid. I'll turn the light on so you can actually see her. It won't be perfect lighting because I am in my dorm, so it's yeah. So this is Cupid. These are her little wings on her onesie. I didn't want to be wanted the wings to actually be on her because then she would always have to have wings and that'd be kind of inconvenient. So you can take her costume off. It's just a onesie and little pink pants. She's very floppy, which is why I'm kind of holding her kind of weird. But yeah, this is the first time I've really, really, really made like a floppy baby. So she's very floppy. Um, what kid am I painting now? Right now, I'm just painting Bean, which is the giveaway baby. But this is little Cupid. So you see her little pants have little hearts on them. Really, really cute. So all of her giveaway stuff, I mean, all of her box packing stuff is like hearts and Valentine's Day theme. So that's the back of her. She has lightly drawn on white hair. It's like silver white. And then here is her little face, you guys. See how floppy she is? So she weighs about almost 6 pounds, I think, is what I weighed her as. So she's very, very floppy. And then she has the little hearts on her little collar. I think this little onesie is so cute. But she has a little collar. This is actually, I think, what is this onesie from? It's like, I think it's Janie and Jack. So it's actually a really, really nice onesie. Um, but yeah, so she's really, really cute. And she has, like, you can see, she has really, really blue eyes. Yeah, this is the Cheyenne sculpt. So she's biracial Cupid. And she's really cute. But yeah, very floppy, very cute. I really like how her eyebrows turned out. I don't know if you can see that. And she also has a heart-shaped birthmark. This isn't the best lighting for her, but you can kind of tell, I think. But you can see what about her eyes, what I was talking about, how this eye is a little bit bigger than the other. I don't know if it was the kit that came like that or when I baked it or something, but I didn't notice until her eyes were already kind of set in there really, really. I think I noticed while I was setting them, but I thought it was just me looking at it weird. But yeah, her eyes a little funny, but I think she still looks really cute, and it's not too bad off, I don't think. Thank you guys. Yeah, she's really, really cute. Um, but yeah, and I think she turned out really well as far as painting. Like you can see even her little feet, and her nails and everything. And I really like how her creasing turned out on her hand. I don't know if you can tell any, but this lighting is so weird. I don't know, but all her like official photos are on my Instagram. They're also on my Facebook. But I tried some shading with her to this time, and I think some like I'm trying to get to my point where I'm fully shading. So I'm doing steps to get more towards shading, and I did some subtle shading around her nose and stuff. So I think that actually really helped with her depth. But she is very, very cute, very floppy. She's got astigmatism. Leave her alone. Yes, she does. But hopefully someone will. Oop, her head. Someone hopefully will love her either way, because her eyes are already glued in. I don't really want to rip them out and try to reglue them. That was, but she also has a bow and arrow as well. She has a bow and arrow that I made with for her. So, and she has a little special crown head thing. I don't know what to call it. It's kind of like a halo, but it's not exactly. But yeah, I wanted to hand make her costume, and I think it. I like how my ideas, because I was like, how am I gonna do this and still have her read as like Cupid. Um, but yeah, there she is. So I'll put her down so I can paint the veins on the arms and legs now. But yeah, so she is $200, and like I said, comes with her own themed box opening. Um, awesome. Cupid is perfect. Are you making another costume for St. Patrick's Day? It depends on how busy I am, but right now on my list of dolls to be painted, it's Bean. Obviously, got to finish Bean, and then I think. And unless I get like a custom order for, like I said, the lady who said she wanted me to paint the patients, um, if she doesn't contact me, then what I'm gonna do is move on to painting the doll that I'm painting for my collection. So, so it'll be Bean, my doll, then I'll paint Jenny, and then I'll keep patients just in case that lady contacts me for last. But yeah, that's what's on my table next. She must have been rolling her eyes too much. Yes, look, let her live. Yeah, I that's like one of the reasons why I hate doing open eye dolls usually. It's so hard to set their eyes where they don't look crazy. You set them right and they're like perfect, or you set them a little off and they look kind of weird, and it's just hard to tell, you know. That's a great price for anyone who doesn't have a Cheyenne. I agree. I think especially for a doll that comes with its own like custom costume, box opening, and it's a biracial doll. I think that's a really good price for her personally, but who am I to say what's a good price? Of course, I have to say that I'm her artist, that she's a good price. But no, really, I really think she is at a competitive price, so I hope that works out for me because I need the monies. Yeah. I'm not happy at all about my hours being cut because if you guys know anything about me, I love to work. And now I'm only on Mondays and Fridays and only until 1:30. So now I'm like, well, what do I do? I guess I go paint some dolls now that I have free time. Maybe I will do some clinical hours. Maybe I'll shadow a surgeon or something. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm not like working as much as I usually would like to. So I don't know. I'm like, what do I do with myself? What do people do when they're not working or and at class? My friends are like, just go party, and I'm like, I'm not a party person. I don't. That's not my personality. So I don't think I'll take them up on that. Even though, guys, I do turn 21 on Easter of this year, so April 12th, I'll be turning 21. But I don't like really alcohol, so I do like whether those red apple ale things, and like I like red wines. I really love wine. Um I drink wine with my nana. Shh, don't tell anybody. I know this is live, but shh. You can't prove anything. What? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything. What? Yeah. But yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is go with my best friend and like go wine tasting because we have a lot of area like vineyards around in this area. So we'll see, you guys, and maybe I'll vlog that or something. My 21st birthday celebration. Maybe take a doll with me and see what they how they react. Like they're probably gonna be like at the vineyard, like, why do you have a infant with you at a vineyard? That seems wrong. So that might be fun. That might be fun, something fun to do. Uh, that Cupid is beautiful. Do you take payments? I tend not to because I've had people screw me over with payments before. If you've been around for a while, you remember the lady who didn't. Yeah. I try not to take payments, especially because I price my doll so low. Like she's only $200, so usually I don't take payments, and if I do, it's half and half. So half due up front, like right up front as soon as you say you're interested, and then the other half would be paid due 2 weeks after that because most people get paid every 2 weeks is what I find. I need to turn this light off again. Yeah, normally I do not like to do payment plans. People like I trust people for the most part, but you know, this is life. You know, people aren't always great. I don't party either. I'm not a people person. I think I used to not be a quote unquote people person. I don't even like honestly what does that mean? I think I'm good at communicating with people when I want to, but I'm very self-sufficient if that makes sense. Like I don't need to hang around a lot of people. So I tend to when I do make friendships, they're usually a few people and they're usually really close friendships or really good solid friendships. I don't like having a bunch of like, not as close people in my life. I like having stable good friendships and not just a bunch of people because I don't think that's really it's to me having a bunch of friends not any really close friends is kind of sad. Like who do you tell things to people if you're not really close to anyone in particular? So if something's happening, you don't have really that one person you really need to talk to. So I've always been a quality versus quantity type of friend too. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Quality over quantity. I think human nature is to be that way, but you know, society tells you you have to have a bunch of friends. If you don't, you're a loser, blah, blah, blah. I could go on a whole rant about society. But so we got one arm with veins, and then I like to keep the veins going up through the hand, the palm of the hand, into the fingers. I think it's really realistic because if you look at your own hand, you have veins that go from the wrist, like this part of your hand, they go up to the wrist and through your palm and up to your fingers. So I try to get that effect um, as well. And usually when I'm done, it's subtle, but when you really look at my work, which is why when I went to the doll show, people were saying that for a beginner, my work was pretty detailed. It's because even like I do things like this, but it's subtle. But if you really look closely, if you have one of my dolls, I know someone probably watching might have one. I think if Carol or is watching, you can see all my dolls if you look in light that they have a lot of veins underneath layers. It's just a thing I like to do. It's like a hidden little treat, you know. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the fingers veins. Sorry, I burped a little bit. Orange juice. But yeah, yep. It's been an abnormal week because, like I said, I'm used to working. I was working like every day. Um, but yeah, so it's been a weird week because I keep thinking I have work, and I don't. But yeah, I'll be working tomorrow until 1:30, and then maybe I'll make like a filmed video, not a live. I'll probably make like some kind of filmed video, post that, and then I'm supposed to go with my best friend, and we're gonna go to IHOP, have some pancakes or something, hang out, relax, uh, and then I'm gonna do all my. I try to do all of my homework for the week on Fridays and Saturday so that I can just relax throughout the week and not have to really worry, did I read everything I was supposed to? Because in my major philosophy, there is a lot of reading. It's almost all reading. So, yeah, that's the plan for this weekend. I might, with another friend on Saturday, we might go to this place that's called the Arts Council. It's a combination of a gallery, art, gift shop thing, and it has like different events that go on there. So that's something we might do. I forgot to see if she responded to my message. I'm bad. See, that's another thing too. I'm pretty bad at responding. Like sometimes I'll see messages. I don't know if anyone else does this. Sometimes I'll see messages, right? And I'll say, "Oh yeah, I'll respond in a second." And then I get completely distracted and forget to respond until like maybe a day later, and then I'm like, "Oh, sorry." And they're like, "Oh, well, I know you saw it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did, but I was planning to responding in a little bit, and it turned into a day." So I'm pretty bad at responding, especially when I'm busy and I get distracted, which is quite often. So I'm pretty bad at responding, you guys. All my besties will stay besties. What happens in Texas stays in Texas. We used to have IHOP in Ohio, but they closed. What a shame. See, I love IHOP. I would. We don't have much here. Small town, like I always say, it's a very small town. Um, our college makes up most of the population of the town, just the students alone. Um, so we don't have really much here, but I'm so happy we have IHOP because they are open until I think they're open 24 hours, I believe, on Fridays and Saturdays. So me and my best friend have gone to IHOP at like 2 a.m. one time. And it's just like, really cute, fun, nostalgic um, friend thing to do. We had a lot of good times at IHOP. So, yeah, we have an IHOP and then we have like what, like a Chili's, but Chili's is more expensive than actually IHOP, I think. Plus, we get like coupons, and I think I have a coupon for IHOP. I love coupons. We get tons of coupons through our campus mail, and I'm always so happy for them. It's like Christmas for me. I make canvas paintings. See, I'm not good at 2D painting. I would love to be good at like canvas type paintings, classical painting. That would be so nice to be good at that, but I'm suck at it. I suck at painting so bad. This is different because it's 3D, you know. I don't think we have an iPop where we live. Maybe, maybe not. IHOP is awesome. Kids eat free. It's the best. See, and for a while, I would get away with kids eating free because I would just say, I'm a kid. Not anymore. I can't quite do that anymore because I'm definitely a college student. I still look young, but they know I'm a college student now, so I can't say anything like, oh, actually, I'm a kid. But Chili's is good. Yeah, is good. I hate spending money on food because through the university I have a meal plan, right? And so it's not actual money that I usually spend on food unless I go to somewhere off campus like IHOP. So when I do eat off campus, I want to choose the cheapest option, obviously, because I don't understand people spend a whole bunch of money on food, like going out to eat, because it's food. I mean, it goes through you and then you're done. To me, it's like not how I want to spend money. I rather spend money on things you can keep. So like clothes and stuff is where especially at my favorite thrift shop, is where I get into trouble. Red Lobster. Oh yes, we don't have one of those, and it makes me so sad. But yeah, not we don't have Red Lobster here, but we do have them in Charlotte. I love Red Lobster. Their lobster bisque, so good. Love it so much, you guys. If you haven't tried Red Lobster's lobster bisque, it's so good. It's like the perfect comfort food. I love it so much. I actually that was where my graduation party was from high school. It was at a Red Lobster. I'm a seafood person anyway because I'm from Maryland, so our whole thing is seafood. You got the Maryland food, blue crabs, Old Bay, and all that. Chesapeake Bay. So I love seafood. I really, really love seafood. I don't like red meat. Mostly I eat like chicken and turkey. I don't really like red meat or anything like that. Did you know that lobsters are green and not red? Yeah, well, they're red, I think, only when they're cooked or something. Uh, Hi, Katie. I'm good. Working on little bean here. Just did the veinings on the head and arms, and now I'm moving on to the little legs. And then I'll bake this in. So you'll probably hear my oven baking in the background while I'm chatting with you guys. And while he/she is baking, I'm gonna eat some pie because that's another one of my vices. I absolutely love key lime pie. So you guys get to see me eat pie. Very interesting things to watch, I'm sure. Um, that's where I'm going for Valentine's Day. Ooh, have fun! I love Red Lobster. I'm single, so I won't be really doing anything romantic, I don't think. Although this girl, I did ask her what she wants, if she would want to do something, and she said maybe. So we'll see if that turns into anything. I would really love it for it to turn into something. That'd be great. Silly me, a dude wanting a relationship. Imagine that. Especially in college. Imagine that. Doing good so far. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are very happy it's Thursday. I am so thrilled that it is Thursday. I'm glad that Bean did end up coming today because I think Bean was saying it was not going to come till Friday, so I would have had to wait till Friday to start the like basic steps. So after these veins bake in, after these veins are done, what I do is some mottling. I don't do a lot of mottling because I don't want the skin tone to be too like splotchy, especially for this doll in particular. That my plan with this doll is not to have it too blotchy. So I'm gonna just do two little layers of mottling. So I'm gonna do a purple layer for mottling and maybe a red layer. Haven't quite decided. I'll probably mix you. You guys will probably see me mix the paint that I want to use for this. Or I do have some mottling mixes already pre-mixed, like this one. This is like the purplish one that I use. So I'll probably use that one first since it's already mixed and ready to go. You better share some pie with us. Honestly, if I could, I would. Come on over, you can join. I would love to. Heck yes, I may. You haven't missed really anything. I'm just doing the veins right now. On Bean. So this is the leg, little tiny little leg. I have to show you guys Bean next to my Joseph, who is in the cutest outfit, by the way. So I wasn't going to show him on camera yet because after I go off alive, whatever time I'm done being talkative, I'm gonna take some pictures of him. He's in a really cute outfit. I wish I had a hat for him that went with it. I'm gonna show you guys him in a second when I put Bean in the oven. But he is in such a little cute outfit. The pants are a little, too small for him, but it's okay because I try. They're 12-month size. Don't get me wrong. These pants that he's wearing are 12-month size, but they're just a little small for him. He's got really, really thick legs, and I keep underestimating how thick his legs are. But usually he can fit 9 months pants, so I don't know what's going on with these pants. I think they're they're just run small or something. Before I started painting reborns, my husband and kids would ask me what I wanted for my birthday. I have so many electronic tools. I do a lot of woodwork. Ooh, that sounds really cool, actually. One of the things I actually want to get into is another art form, but it's dangerous. I think I mentioned this before. It's glass blowing. but it's like really dangerous. So I don't know if I would want to risk that, but I think it's so like really really cool to watch, and I would love to do it. Singles Awareness Day. Basically, that's what it is for a lot of people. For Valentine's Day, I'm just gonna chill and relax. Yeah, it's either I'm gonna see if that girl wants to go out and do something, or I'll be hanging out probably with my best friend. We're both single, unless they have a date. I don't know. Mom and had her two blood tests of creatine and electrolytes. That was this morning. How did that go? Oh, sorry. Oh, bye, Lori. Yes. Yeah. Have a great night. I'm glad you joined. Trying to recover after a cold. I'm gonna stay single on Valentine's Day. If the thing is, society makes you feel so, again, so a little rant on society. They make you feel so bad. Like I don't understand the point of Valentine's Day, because if you really love someone like that, you should be spreading love a little bit. Anytime you get a chance. So I don't know why we have like a particular day. Like you should be doing that throughout the year anyway. I feel like if you really, because it doesn't take a lot of time to show someone that you love them. It doesn't have to be a whole day. You can do little things that don't even have to cost that much. I know because I was in a long-term relationship for a while, and we would do just little things. You just little thoughtful things, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. You don't have to do like big gestures of love. And if you do, if your person expects like all these big gestures all the time, maybe they're not such a great partner. You shouldn't feel obligated to do a whole bunch every single time, you want to do something romantic. Like you can just like go on little cute dates. Like one of my favorite thing to do with when I have a partner is, or when I have a girlfriend is, I love going to doing something like going to IKEA and just like looking at furniture. I think that's so fun and super sweet and romantic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. I like the little things. She keeping warm. Do you have a favorite reborn kit? I don't know if I have a favorite one. I really, really like the Harlow that I got. I'll show her in a second as well. Oh no, I wanted to root hair whilst you were watching me live and the bulb broke. Oh no, I hope you have more bulbs somewhere. Hi Sam, how are you? Trying to catch up on messages. I agree on that, what you're saying on that. Yeah. It looks good on the clear coat on it. I have never been to IKEA. I'm 15. Well, that's you got plenty of time to go to IKEA. IKEA is not going anywhere. IKEA is doing really well. IKEA. Okay, again, this goes back to me being actually. I think I'm actually at least 70-year-old man. IKEA and Old Navy are some of my happiest places. I also really, really, really enjoy going to my favorite antique shop and my favorite thrift shop. That's like those four places are the happiest places. When I had my breakup with my last partner, my last girlfriend, I just honestly I went to Old Navy and I just immediately felt better. Like, and that doesn't say, that's basically who I am in a nutshell. I always go. They know me so well at this point at Old Navy that they're like, why don't you just work here? And I'm like, if I had the time, I would. I love Old Navy so much. Their clothes are so soft. They make me happy. And then like IKEA, just I don't know what about it is about IKEA. It really is just I like interior design. It's just another one of the art forms that I really really enjoy. So when I play The Sims all the time, and I always am making houses and doing things, and I've been that's like that since I was probably I think when The Sims I was little, very little when The Sims first came out, but I started playing The Sims when I was like 5, and I would always do like little houses and spend all my time decorating them and making the family, and then I would get bored and make another family and build another house. But yeah, so when I go to IKEA, it's just the pure experience of, well, one day I could have this stuff in my house. One day I'll have a house that I can choose the like decorations for and stuff. Um, yeah. I don't know. I love IKEA. Plus the prices there, amazing. Good prices. A lot of the stuff I got from my dorm were from IKEA. Um, just the one. Oh, you only have the one bowl. I'm sorry about that. IKEA is one of the best stores. Exactly. I don't need big gestures. Good. I'm great. Thank you. Full of cold though. Oh, everyone seems to be sick around this time. It's just the time of the year, I guess. My ex-husband asked me to marry him on Valentine's Day. Oof, ex. We don't go out by ourselves anymore. It's hard to find a babysitter for 4 kids, so we order a pizza. Yeah, I imagine once you have 4 kids, it's quite hard. My ex's my ex's mom, who I'm still very close with, had 6 kids, so she never had time to do anything. Yeah, I get to go shopping twice a year. I'm not kidding. It's a long story. Yeah, I really want to go because I love looking around places like that. Yes, and if you go to IKEA also, their life hack, you don't even have to go to like buy anything. Just go to their if you wanted like a nice, yummy, cheap meal, IKEA's cafeteria. Their food is so good and it is so cheap. Their Swedish meatballs, their little vegetables they have, so good, so worth it. Um, Cuddling with my Ramsey, she's called Gracie May. That's cute. One of my favorite places to go thrift shopping, antiquing, Old Navy, and IKEA. Yep, that's my entire life, really. Antique stores are so amazing. I'm a nerd, so I like them because of the history, and it's just really cool to me. I think quality times is what makes relationships meaningful. Yes, very much so. What is with people proposing on Valentine's Day? I don't understand that. Never been IKEA. You gotta go if there's one even close to you. I always tell people it's like even if it's not close to you, it's like a little fun day trip that you could go on. I love Sora. I have all expansion packs except one. I don't have many of the other ones though, and I get bored a lot with my families that I make too. See, look, so with The Sims, I actually don't pay for them. My one of my friends that I was closer with in high school, she lets me use her Sims account, and she buys every single one of the packs that come out. So I have all the packs because I just use her account and I log in on my computer. Because Origin, you can use it on any computer as long as you download The Sims. So I don't have to pay for it. I'm just lucky like that. I have people who do really nice things for me. Um, yeah, she lets me use her account, and we're like I barely talk to her unless it's really about The Sims, which is so funny to me because she's one of the few people I still do even talk to from high school. Antique shops are my favorite. I collect antique vintage dolls. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm trying to like catch up but paint at the same time, so sorry guys if I miss a message. Are you going to the Rose Doll Show? I'm making the 21-hour drive there from Wisconsin. So, no, I'm not planning. The current plan is no, I will not be going to Rose this year again. Um, there's several reasons for it. One is because I felt like going last year, I got most of the experience that I think I'm going to get from Rose. If I'm being honest with you, I met people, I met the artists that I wanted to meet. I had the experience. I feel like it's not going to be much different. What really is going to be different other than the theme? The only reason I would end up probably going again is to see certain people again. But even still, I mean, I feel like I wouldn't have to go all the way to Utah to do that. Like some of the people that I'm talking about, like that I made really good friends with there, are going to IDTS, which is in Orlando. So I am going to IDTS, which is the International Doll and Teddy Show. Like I said, that's in Orlando. My brother lives in Orlando. So essentially, I could have gone last year as well because obviously I would have had free lodging. And from Charlotte to Orlando, it's like an hour flight. And it's really not that expensive at all. So yeah, I'm definitely planning to go to IDTS. Maybe I'll get my brother to come with me. Um, he's really nice. He's really good and supportive. So it'd be nice to spend some time with him too, because he doesn't come up to Charlotte or he doesn't come up to North Carolina or Maryland much because he's tight on money. It's life. Traveling can be hard when you have a full time job, obviously. So yeah, it'll be really nice to spend some time with him and be able to still go to a doll show while down there. But and then another reason why I wouldn't be going to Rose this year is because it's earlier in the year. So I wouldn't. What happened last year? The whole reason why I was able to afford that trip as a college student is because I had many months ahead of time to save up. So I saved up birthday money. I saved up little funds here and there, saved up money, here and there, everywhere I could. This year, it being a month earlier than it usually would be, really is throwing off things. So I don't think I would even be able to budget it and make it this year because of that as well. Yeah, last year it cost me about $600, and that's really cheap. That's really cheap to go to Rose, especially coming from the other side, basically, of the country. But yeah, I was able to book my plane and everything far in advance. So my plane tickets was the majority of the cost. My plane tickets were $300 round trip, which is again super cheap. Um, from Charlotte International to Salt Lake City, and then I stayed at an Airbnb, which I can't remember how much it was a night. I want to say it was like $20 a night, staying in someone's room in someone's house. So that there are ways definitely to do it cheaply, and I think I made a whole video about it when I really when I did it. I made a video about how I was able to afford it because people, some people were kind of attacking me because they were like, "Well, you don't obviously you do have money because you were able to afford to go to Rose Doll Show, blah 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 blah. You always say that you don't have that much money because you're a college student, blah 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 blah." And I was like, actually, I don't have that much money. I just saved up, and I'm very wise with how to budget. It's one of the best things about me is I know how to budget. But yeah, I made a video about that because people were trying to little attack me about that. Um, yeah, so I won't be going. In conclusion, I won't be going to Rose, and it really doesn't have much to do with the controversy that's surrounding Bountiful Baby right now. I mean, that factors in a little bit because that's not settled yet, and I'd like to see that be settled and that be all figured out before I really decide. I would really decide anyway to do if the other things didn't factor in, but that's just one of like the side things, but it's not the whole reason why I wouldn't be going. But yeah, so in conclusion, no, I'm not. I'm not going. um, I would make sure to go to IKEA on my to-do list. Yes, go to IKEA. Furniture and key stuff and food. Exactly. Lucky I have spent $100 on The Sims. See, I can't imagine doing that because they overpriced their game pack so much to me. People are I watch a lot of YouTubers who play The Sims, and we're all like agreeing that The Sims overprices their stuff so much, and then they go on sale, and then you already bought the kit. I mean, not the kit. I'm sorry, you already bought the game, and you're like, great, now it's on sale. That happened to some people, and I'm just like, no, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, my friend spent $100 on it. Oh, Anne, I just saw that you were leaving. Sorry if you already left. Bye, Anne. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. I'm not going either. Come knock on my door. LOL. I'm too broke for Rose. Oh, bye, Emily. I'm sure you've already left. I'm late, kind of responding. Are you about done with college and graduation? I graduate later. Bye, Joanne. I graduate next year. Right? Yes. I had to remind myself. I'm right now. I'm in my third year, so yeah, I'll graduate next spring, you guys. So that's it's crazy to me. So we live in Utah, and we had to save up to go last year. Yeah, there's a lot of costs to factor in, but there is ways to do it that it won't cost you. Like I said, I heard people were spending thousands and thousands of dollars, but I think a lot of those people took the classes for me, that's not worth it. Honestly, I wouldn't. I don't think I would ever pay that much to take a class. I really, I just, it's not worth it to me. Maybe an ethnic class, but even then, those are just like so expensive. And at that point, why not just like get a there's so many artists that offer like tutorials on DVD, and if you buy the DVD, they'll actually talk to you and work you through the DVD. I think who does that? I know. Oh God, what is her name? Nicole. I think something Nicole. Brooke Nicole. I think she has a ethnic tutorial. Hi Marcella. Did you miss the showing of the kit? No, I'm painting on veins right now. Actually, I think I'm pretty done painting on the veins. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do for the veins for this baby. I don't want it to be too much, but I still want to be able to see some veins. So now I'm gonna pop little bean in the oven. I'm gonna turn on this light so you can see me now because I'm done painting. Bye, Sam. Oh wow, 1:06 a.m. in England. Wow. I have to take classes, stay in the convention center for a few days, plane trips. Yep, yeah. That's what I'm saying. People think in order to get like a good experience at Rose, you have to do all that. I don't think you do. The main purpose of really Rose is to see the dolls and meet other people don't think you're crazy. I don't know if you can see any of the veins, but they're there. Let's see. You can kind of see the one on the forehead that goes back. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna pop bean in the oven, so you're gonna hear my oven clicking in the background. And I'm gonna eat my pie. Like I said, I really want to eat my pie. I've been thinking about it this whole time. Let's put the head in first. Okay. I'm really scared that Bean's gonna melt because Bean is a smaller kit, so I'm gonna really be back and forth looking at Bean to make sure it's not melting at all, because that's one of my concerns with smaller kits. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely have a oven thermometer, but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes things go wrong with vinyl. It's a very delicate process. Perfect. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's gonna save me so much time. So I don't know if you heard me say perfect because bean fits all in the oven at once. So that's why I said perfect, because that's gonna save me a lot of time having to not bake every single, like, bake the limbs and stuff different. Yes, it is Bean from Bountiful Baby by Denise Pratt. We never got one, but one day. Get your pies ready to eat, guys. Yes, see, it's the Edwards key lime pie. Love it. It's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And then the thing is, when you're in college, no one's there to tell you not to eat anything. So it's kind of hard to resist temptation. Oh dang, Bean, thanks for fitting in the oven for us. Yeah, Bean fitting is gonna be so great. I love it. I'm looking at Bean right now. My oven's like right over there. I should open the window. I'll do that in a sec. It's fine. One bake with the window closed isn't gonna kill me. You had pecan. Who I don't know how to. I always say it differently. Pecan. When I'm talking about pie, I think I usually say pecan. It's like a debate. People say it different ways. I'm not even going to try to say how you say that pie. Can you explain what kind of pie that is? I have no idea how to say that, and I'm not going to try. It's like tomatoes? A tomato pie? Savory pie. Interesting. Well, tomatoes are technically fruit, so it's still a fruit pie. Let's see. I'm getting emails. Oh gosh. Oh, no, it's the way you say it. Yeah, tomato. I keep getting emails, and it's because I signed up for this news station thing, and they send me so many emails a day, and I need them to leave me alone. I think I'm gonna try to unsubscribe, but they make it when you sign up for emails, they make it so hard to unsubscribe. Like I signed up thinking that I would get some like news briefing every so often, not nearly as much as they send me emails. They send me like 5 emails a day. More like a custard. Yeah. Key lime pie is just so good to me. It's like the perfect balance of tartness. I also enjoy lemon meringue though. I'm sure this is all very, very interesting to y'all. I'm just sitting here talking about pie. Or a chest pie with 3 nuts. I'm gonna get. Who should I pick up? Should I go get Leo, who's my Joseph 3 months? Or should I pick up Amias, who's my Levi, if you guys don't know my doll's names? So should I go pick up Leo or Amias? Hi from South Africa. Ooh, cool. Bean was the first kid I ever painted. I would like to do a kid again to see how different they are. That'd be a good idea. I was thinking about doing that as well. The first kit that I painted with Genesis Heat Set Paints was Sadie, I think. Banana pudding made with cream cheese. Let me check on Bean. Who should I go get? Leo? You guys want to see Leo? He's very big. So, this is the outfit I was talking about. Look how cute. I found both of them at a thrift shop. Look how cute. Look at this. I really, really like this like little neutral onesie underneath of it. And then you can see what I mean by these pants are like the pants are tight on him. These are 12-month. I think it's Oshkosh. Yep. Oshkosh 12 months. And I just don't know what to say about that. He's just thick, He's a thick little guy. But I think I'm gonna roll up the pants bottoms before I take a picture of him. Try to make them a little looser. I don't know how, if that's even possible, because they kind of don't have much give to him. But I love these little what would you call these? They're like pants with suspenders, but I don't know if there's a certain name for them. But I have like a I my roommates have a little bucket. If you saw my pictures of Cupid, I'm gonna take some pictures of Leo in the bucket as well, if he'll fit in there. Um, and I think that will be so cute. So that's what I'm gonna do later tonight because I don't go to sleep until pretty late because I sleep late, you know. Yeah, I think they're overall, even though they're like weirdly connected to pants, kind of like, but like the little back, I really like the little back. It's like that classic look. I really, really wish that he had, you know, those like those page boy hats. I want to find one for him, but he's kind of head is big, so it might be a little bit more difficult to find one for him that's will fit nicely. But I I want to get a little page boy hat with this outfit and maybe like I don't know some little shoes or something to go with him. But yeah, I love this on him. The straps keep falling, but I'll make sure to adjust those for the photo. Um, I have a toddler kit to paint. Oh gosh, good luck. Toddlers are huge. Yeah, he's really cute. He's a big boy. My Uncle Leo passed away exactly 3 years ago today. Oh wow, I'm sorry about that. It's a good name, Leo. Yeah, so there's the chunk, and this is the outfit that I was talking about that I can't wait to take pictures of him. So I'm still gonna do it tonight, even though it's already what, like, God, I've lost all sense of time. It's 8 p.m. here. You got no, I didn't get him from the thrift store. I got his outfit from the thrift store. I painted him myself. He's one of the dolls that I painted for my collection. I really like him. I wish I had the motivation to root his hair like I was going to, but I just did some Prismacolor for the time being. Um, but yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites. He's just so cute and like, look at him. He is just so chunky and fun to dress, even though it's hard to fit clothes on his thighs, but he's still fun to dress because there's so much things that are in bigger sizes, especially in this small town, that it's so much easier to find things that might fit him than it is for my smaller doll. But Leo today is sporting this very classic look. So I just thought I would pick him up and show you guys him. And then I'll go get Amias, who's my Levi. So this is my Levi. His name is Amias. I don't know if anyone knows, you know, my dolls, so I'm just saying who they are. But he's wearing the outfit that I think it was in my last live, maybe. I got him this outfit. And it was on clearance, like super, super clearance. Had TJ Maxx. For $2. Because it was missing the onesie that went with the set. So they had it marked down for $2. I didn't paint him. I didn't make him. If you guys want to know the story behind him, I do have the video about him where I opened him, his box opening video. So that's also up somewhere on my channel. But yeah, he's one of my prized little dudes. He'll probably be staying with me forever. I don't see myself really selling him. He was mostly gifts, so he really, really is so cute and so special. And I think eventually I'm going to add more hair on him, though. As you can see, he's kind of thinly rooted at the back or on the side right there. So I think eventually I will put more hair on him because I just like thicker hair. So I'll probably ask his artist to send me, you know, the hair that she ordered for him. and I'll add some air. I keep meaning to do it and ask her, but I've been just all over the place. But yeah, he's so sweet and just so cuddly, and he's not as small as a lot of people think Levi's are, because depending on who you ask, you think Levi's are going to be like preemie size. He's pretty. I mean, he has curled legs, which is part of the issue why people think he's going to be a lot smaller than he is. But like this is a 3 months size, and it's only a little big on him. But the pants are actually they fit him really well, if you can see it. So, he's not as small as you think he is. If he had straight legs, he would be 21 inches, if that helps. So, a lot of what I put him in is usually 0 to 3 months. He fits some newborn things nicely, but I usually put him in 0 to 3. Um, how many babies do you have now? So, I have Amias, I have Leo, who I just showed, and then I'm going to be painting this one that I'll show in a second. She's a blank kit right now, but I'll be painting her for myself. Um, yeah, so she'll be the next one in my collection. And then I have my favorite person in the whole world, one of my favorite people in the whole world. She is making me a doll, and she started on her this week, or was it this weekend? Something like that. She started on her, so I'm really excited. I love her work. If you've been around for a while and you remember my when I had Layla, she is the artist who painted Layla, so she's painting me a custom doll, and I'm very excited. So hopefully she'll be done before my birthday in April. She said she should be, so especially because she started on her this week. Um, but yeah, so those are I'll have 4 in my collection that I have here. I do have another doll at my mom's house, but she stays at my mom's house. Um, I'm checking on. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I was checking on the baking of the kit. So she stays at my mom's house because, and her name is Lumi. She's the original doll that I had on my channel. She stays at my mom's house because she's about 15 years old, and she's kind of fragile state at this point because she's so old that I didn't want to mess around with her too much. So she's still in my collection technically, but she's just at my mom's house where she'll be safe and I don't have to like move around with her a bunch. Because every year you have to switch dorms. You don't get the same room, so it's just easier to have her somewhere where she's kind of stable. Because I do want to pass her on eventually to my kids, and I want her to stay in the condition that she's in. Yeah, so technically I'll have 5, but 4 here in my dorm. Hi Butterfly Lupus 76 Nursery. We're just hanging out. Painting, working on the bean kit. He just finished baking, so I'm gonna let him cool for a second, then I'm gonna take him out and work on painting more layers. But yeah, so those are gonna be my collection dolls. I hope that answered the question. It was kind of a long-winded answer. Yes, I'm eating pie still. Let me live. I'm surprised. One of my favorite people is not in the live. I don't think she is. She hasn't said anything, and usually she'll say hello. I'm surprised she's not here. She might be either asleep or busy with family. I'm really lucky to have this community, though. I'm done with my pie. I'll stop eating on camera. So, this is the kit that I was talking about that I'm going to be painting for myself. You guys probably watched the kit opening video of her. She's Harlow by Laura Tuzio Ross. She'll be about 22 inches. Really, really excited to paint her. She's just so cute. These aren't her actual eyes. Like, they'll probably be the same color, but these are a size too small. So they kind of look a little funny in her right now. But I just wanted to put them in to get an idea of how she's going to look with eyes. And she's just so cute, you guys. Look at that little face. Her little expression. She's so cute. I love her. I'm really, really excited to paint her. Really excited to paint her. So I'll be starting her after Bean is finished. But yeah, so she'll probably be done maybe end of February, hopefully. Fingers crossed if I don't get too busy. Which, like I said, since they cut my hours at work, I shouldn't be extremely, extremely busy unless I find a surgeon to shadow or doctor to shadow. Then I'll be even more busy. Hot vinyl, ouch. Bad idea. I always do it. I don't know why. I don't wait long enough for it to cool down enough, and then I go pick up the kit, and and then I act like I'm surprised when it burns. Okay, good. So the veins are baked in. Look at the legs. Wow, I am just so happy. I wish their preemie clothes were more common. I wish the preemie clothes were more common because then I would paint a lot more preemies. Because if they fit in the oven so nicely, yeah, it would be really easy for me to get through painting preemies. And I would be making dolls more often. Um, well, actually, what I'm thinking of doing very shortly, like probably tomorrow, I'll stop at Walmart. I'm thinking of getting another drying rack so I can do more than one kit at once because that'll bring up my production. And if that's the case, if I get, well, actually, yeah, I'll do that because then I can be in process of painting Bean, but also start working on the doll for myself. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that so that I'm not wasting time waiting for a doll to cool, and I could just be painting another doll while I'm waiting for that doll to cool. That's a good idea. I'm gonna get that tomorrow. I don't know why I haven't done it before. It was only $6 that drying rack. It's a bottle. It's a bottle drying rack, like for baby bottles. Yeah. So I guess I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Do you ever use air dry paints? Absolutely not. Air dry paints are very difficult to use. They don't allow a lot of room for mistakes because they dry so quickly, and you can't take off a layer of air dry paint without ruining all the layers underneath. It's different with Genesis paints. Genesis paints, as long as you don't bake the layer in, you can remove a layer if you have and not ruin the layers beneath that you've already baked in, if that makes sense. So like right now, if I were to mess up a layer on top of the veins, I can take that layer off and the veins would still be there. I hope that made some sense, but yeah, I hate air dry paints. I tried it when I first started because I didn't want to put all the money into like buying an oven and all that, and I sucked. Air dry paints, it's so hard. It's so hard to do it when you're beginning, especially. And I thought I couldn't. I thought it was me. Like I thought I couldn't paint, and then I switched over to heat sets, and it was amazing. It was like everything made sense, and I realized, hey, I could paint. I do know how to paint these dolls. It's just I just didn't. I couldn't do air dry. It was not for me. A lot of people like them because it's a lower risk of like I think respiratory issues, but as long as you're in well ventilated area, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. They're common where you are. Preemie clothes. Oh, you're lucky. The smallest we have usually here is 0 to 3 months, which is why newborn was very very hard for me to find for Layla. It was nearly impossible. They just didn't have like newborn girl stuff at all like here. So that's why I'm really happy with the size that both of the girl dolls I'll be getting. One will definitely be, I think she'll be 0 to 3. The one that Ashley's painting should be 0 to 3 months, and then this one is 0 to 3 months as well. But she's bigger, so she'll be able to fit in some 3 months and 3 to 6 months. Do you have a premium in your collection? No, I couldn't. Like I said, here we don't have a lot of we don't have any really baby stores here or anything. We just have Walmart. So, and I rely mostly on Walmart or thrift shops for baby clothes, and we do not have preemies or smaller stuff in the thrift shops. We don't have, because we don't have a lot of babies here. We don't have really anything in Walmart because, again, we don't have a lot of babies here. Our baby section in Walmart is one of the smallest ones I've seen. We don't have a lot of clothes or anything. So, I mean, we have some things, but again, most of this stuff, because they don't have the demand for it at our Walmart, they don't carry it. So we don't have preemie stuff at our Walmart. There's no demand for it, so they don't stock it. That's just the way Walmarts and stuff work. Sometimes they just don't. If they don't have demand for something, they won't keep it in stock at that particular store. So yeah. It's not practical to have smaller dolls in where I am. So yeah. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for explaining. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, you're lucky, Marcella, because we don't know, we don't have preemie clothes like anywhere, which is part of the reason why I'm not gonna be sending this doll home with like a really box opening or anything. I think I have one outfit, but it's a boy outfit, so that's preemie size that I found like by chance one day here. But like that was like only preemie size anything I've ever seen here. So I don't know. We have TJ Maxx as well, but like I said, they also don't really carry preemie size stuff there either. At least I've never seen them carry anything there, and I go there pretty often. All right, so the head is cool enough. So now I'm gonna add some mottling. You'll have to buy preemie clothes online. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't have the money to do all that. Online shopping is expensive. Most places you have to pay shipping. Not doing that, especially for a giveaway doll, which this one is. So we don't have Burlington here. That's what I'm telling. That's why I try to explain to people we don't have really anything like that. We have TJ Maxx, which I'm grateful for. We have Old Navy, which again I'm very happy that we do. But yeah, even Old Navy doesn't. Old Navy carries, I think they call it up to 7 pounds, but that's just newborn size, so it's not preemie. I hope this isn't too dark. Let's see. Nope, that'll do. Turn this light off so I can see. Where am I again? I'm in a very small college town up in the mountains of North Carolina, so it's just the part of living up here, Not a lot of babies, mostly college students or old people, older people, shall I say. A lot of people come up here to retire because it's really nice scenery up in the mountains, really relaxing atmosphere, other than the crazy college students. So I'm adding some purple mottling onto Bean right now. And then I'll do another mottling layer, and then I'll bake that on and start his skin tone. It's going to go a lot quicker than I thought it would. Yeah, I would have to go to Charlotte if I wanted really preemie size stuff. Once Upon a Child, they have 2 in Charlotte, I think. And that's where I would go, but sorry, I missed what you said. Do you have it? No, I don't have preemie. I can't, because I would have nothing to put on the doll. Like, there's nothing preemie sized closed here, so it would be impractical to have a preemie doll in my collection and not be able to buy clothes for it. Because that's one of the main things I like to do with my dolls is dress them in little outfits. So if I can't find outfits to fit that doll, it takes a lot of the joy away from me. But maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. I think it's fun to put them in little outfits. I'm probably gonna go off live soon. Just because, I don't want to be boring and all I'm doing right now. Well, that's a weird sound. Anyway, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just being kind of boring and painting, so I don't really have much to say. So I'll probably end this live soon. Have you done air dry paints? Yeah, I just discussed that. But no, I tried air dry paints are not for me. Long story short, they're just not for me. You're not crazy. That's what I like too. Yeah, I think it's really fun, especially because I had a lot of little cousins, and I know real babies do not sit there and let you dress them in little cute outfits. They are not happy about it. So it's kind of fun that you can do that with dolls. So many cute little baby outfits, and they don't complain. Haha. So it's fun to me. No complaints. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a big part of the fun with reborns. This baby is going to be so cute, you guys. I'm so excited to give this away to someone. I hope whoever wins appreciates him. The last person who won my giveaway, the one that I like fully assembled, um, I I never heard from the person again, and I don't know. It's kind of weird. I thought I would hear a little bit more about like a more of a thanks. They were just like, "Hi, thank you," and I kind of never heard from them again. I I don't know. Maybe that's just me being weird, but I thought I would hear a little bit more. You won a whole entire fully painted and assembled doll with the box opening, and you're just gonna okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's weird to me. That's just me again being extra. I hope I just like I'm saying I don't know if I think they were happy with the doll, but they just were like, okay, thank you, got the doll. They never said anything really again. So I hope she's still happy with the doll. Like I said, I haven't heard from her, so I don't know if she's still happy with the doll or what she's done with the doll since then. But I guess it's really none of my business at this point because it is her doll now. Like I said in one of my other chat videos, once it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands. So I guess it really is none of my business if she likes the doll or not anymore, or what she does with it. The little shoes, yes, I have a lot of little shoes. I never really put them on them. I don't know why. I need to start doing it. I'm excited about the giveaway. Yeah, I've been it's one of the longer giveaways I've done, I think. I've actually I left this one open I think for an entire month. So this is one of the longer ones I think I've done where I've left it open for as long as I think most people would because I just wanted people to get a chance. So if at this point, if people don't know I'm doing a giveaway, I'm gonna give people a final warning. Like I'm gonna post tonight on the Bountiful Baby forum, and maybe on this weekend I'll post on the Facebook groups that I'm doing a giveaway. But at this point, if you haven't seen this giveaway and it's been open for an entire month, that's kind of your loss. I know my channel is not the biggest, but I mean, what I used to do, I would go on YouTube and I would like search reborn giveaways, reborn giveaways. So if you haven't found it yet, I mean, running out of time to join. A lot of people get scared of the negative comments. I don't know. People are people. People are people. No, I think she was happy with the doll and just doesn't have anything else to say. I don't know. How to enter. If you go watch the video, it's entitled Give a Little Love Reborn Giveaway. It's on my channel. Um, so, yeah, just go check that out. It's a lot for me to explain. And I'm about to go off live. So, Yeah, I'm not gonna explain it in full when that video explains the whole thing. But yeah, this is the giveaway baby that I'm painting right now. So just so people don't, I mean, people don't think I'm a scammer anyway because I've sold many dolls at this. Well, not many, but I've sold a decent amount of dolls at this point, and I've given away a couple of dolls. So I hope people don't think I'm a scammer at this point. That would be kind of tragic after all I've done. But yeah, I'm gonna go away soon. Okay, I'm excited about the giveaway. If I win, I'll definitely send pics. Yes, please do. I would love. My window's open, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry. But yeah, I would love people to send me pics of the dolls. One lady, one of my favorite ladies, she does still send me some pictures of the dolls I painted. She's the one who has both the Skya and the June I painted and rooted. All right. Yes, Marcelo, please do more videos. I love watching videos when I'm like painting or just relaxing. That's what I do. I catch up on you guys' videos. If you make videos, I'll catch up on them when I'm doing stuff like this. That being said, you guys, I think it is time for me to go. I'm just mottling right now, and I focus on this, and I'll probably um, go do something else while this is drying. So I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Probably make an actual filmed video tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a really, really great night, and I hope you have a good Friday. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.